What up guys, Super Metal 1983 here bringing you another CD review from Sunderland. And yes, I am aware I promised that this would be me updates and purchases number 22, but with the recent mindset that I've been in, I thought I would get a CD review out there before I do my updates and purchases. There might be another one yucked in beforehand, but we'll just have to see where my mood takes us. But for now, I'm going to do a CD review for you. And today, this is what I'm going to be reviewing for you. Yep, this is the 2012 album from the band While She Sleeps, entitled This Is the Six. This is released under Sony Music. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with While She Sleeps, they are a UK-based metalcore band who have really blown up, in all honesty. They're very well known in the UK, and they're also quite well known in the European side of things. And I'm not so sure about the US, but I'm not so sure about that. So I can't really say more than that. But yeah, While She Sleeps. I got it, at first, when I first heard of the band, I heard they were getting quite big. And then immediately, when a band gets massive, from which I haven't heard any music from them, I'll usually just go, no. But I was in the car with my girlfriend not too long ago. Me, her, and her mum were going somewhere. I can't remember. I think it was picking up someone. And there was some metalcore played through the CD player, and I was listening, and I was just like, "Babe, who's this?" And she went, "Do you not know?" And I was like, "Nope, no clue." And she said, "It's While She Sleeps." And I was like, "Really?" And she was like, "Yeah." So I was just sat in the back listening to it, and I really enjoyed it. And I went back at home and checked out their EP called The North Stands for Nothing. And after listening to it, I was thinking to myself, yeah, this is a pretty good band here. And so I went, I was on my way to my girlfriend's listening to the EP, and then halfway during the day I was like, "Babe, do you mind if I pop out?" And she was like, "Why?" "I'm going to go and get the While She Sleeps EP on CD. And she was like, "Cool, go for it." And when I went out, I couldn't find it in Newcastle anywhere. But I did spot their debut album called This Is the Six. And I'd never heard anything from it, and I didn't want to chance it because loads of bands do change their sound quite a lot. So I just went on YouTube, yucked my phone on my pocket, and listened to the full album. And after about, I think, 2 tracks into it, I was like, yeah, I'm going to buy this. So I went back and bought it. And then came home, stuck it in my iTunes, and then just listened to the album. And my God, did it really impress me. This is a very, very, very solid metalcore album. It's in vein of the style of Caliban, modern day, Bringing the Horizon, kind of Suicide Season kind of era, with Caliban, that sort of sound. Maybe even to an extent modern Killswitch Engage, like Disarm the Descent sort of style, if you ask me. And for me, it does sound really solid. And normally bands of this type of genre, especially metalcore, I'm like, it's mediocre, 5 out of 10, stuff like that. But this album did really impress me, because I really was impressed with the edginess, the heaviness, and just whole sort of attack that they had towards the music. I mean, let's take it step by step. The drums are a very clean sound, but very, very nice sounding kit. Very solid. It's not too clicky. It's not too rumbly. It's just right. It sounds so well mixed. I was really impressed with that. The drum style of playing is your typical European style of metalcore. Really thrashy, very tight. Quite a bit of thrashy double bass here and there, and it does sound solid, and it does make you headbang a lot with the rhythms and stuff. And I remember the second time I heard listening to the album, I was wandering around my room headbanging, so that's obviously a good sign to me. Guitar work, well, bass work, you've got a nice rumbly kind of tone, raw, kind of a raw sound of the bass, and it kind of meets well with the guitar playing, because the guitar playing is very I wouldn't say fast, but very loud, punchy, chuggy, and very melodic sound. It's pretty much in vein of the metalcore bands that I said before, and it's, in all honesty, with collaboration of the drummers, the bass, and the guitar work, I love the music behind this album. Personally, I prefer it a little bit more to Caliban and Bring Me the Horizon. To be honest, I love this album a lot, musically. It's one of the best metalcore albums I've ever heard. It's obviously within the style spectrum, yes it is, but overall in metalcore there's still some classics out there. But it is a memorable album which I can go, yes, I fucking love that album. That is fantastic. And I really urge you, if you love that sort of style of metalcore. Vocal wise, you've got some very, if I was to describe it, kind of Tim Lambesis kind of vocal style. If you just give us a second. Yeah, sorry about that. Very loud, very aggressive, but very very matching with the vocals. The vocals aren't tearing your face off in your face, and the music's like, get quiet, like it's right up in your grill, all of it. It's so well mixed, it's unbelievable. I just wish there was more on this album, in all honesty. Because as soon as it gets to the end, I'm like, oh, I want to listen to more. So, but hopefully they bring out a new album this year, because I've heard some stuff, but that's all I can say. You've even got some sophomore parts in this album, like during False Freedom. You've got some softness, some soft, clean vocals, but they're not like loud. They're just soft, like kind of speechy kind of vocals, but they are very good vocals, and I believe it's the guitarist and all the band doing it. I'm not so sure, but it sounds really good, and it does break up the album, those soft bits, because there's quite a few that are repeated on the album, and it really does break it up. It's like melt your face off and then relax a little bit, melt your face off. Out of the 12 tracks that are on this album, particular favourites of mine are the first track, Dead Behind the Eyes, False Freedom, this is the 6th, the title track, which I'll leave in the description, a link to the music video, The Chapel, Believe, Love at War, and my favourite song, personally, The Plague of a New Age. I would really recommend you check out all those songs, especially if you're into your metalcore. I would really give these guys a chance. They deserve a chance, and they've impressed me, and I can now see why they're getting so big. So yeah, if I had to give a score to this album, I would definitely rate it a solid 8.5 out of 10. A really good effort, and a very, very, very good album to listen to, and definitely a standout in my collection. And to be honest, since I've bought this album, it's been on non-stop, and I'm hoping if you just check it out, it will be the same for you. So yeah, I'll see you until the next video, and remember, in the description you can have links to my official Facebook fan page, where I post a few updates on there here and there, and also if you go further down, there is the link to my Instagram, where I post pictures on there, usually of CDs or music that I'm listening to at certain times. So if you want to listen to check out what I'm listening to at certain times, definitely check out that Instagram and follow us. So yeah, what's that? Pardon me. So yeah, I'll see you until the next video. Cheers. And remember, stay metal!